From being roasted by fellow comedians,
That's not a tour, Ellen. You did some dates.
to getting shut down by her A-list guests.
Wait, did you say fake?
Here are 12 times Ellen DeGeneres was humiliated by her talk show guests, starting with some musical ribbing from everyone's favorite pop superstar. Back in 2012, Taylor Swift and Zac Efron teamed up to perform a pop duet written specifically for Ellen on her show.
Ellen, it's with yeah. Every single time I come on this show, it's really weird, all because of Ellen.
Ellen looked surprised by the song topic, especially when the pair dived deeper into her often uncomfortable and intrusive interview style.
She always asks me who I'm dating every time I'm on the show, and I don't even know why. But it gets 5 million hits on YouTube, 'cause every single time I come on this show, it's really weird,
All because of Ellen.
Taylor Swift had good reasons for calling out Ellen, just like this next clip when the talk show host was a little too insistent on talking about Taylor's love life.
I'm so happy to see you. Every time you're here, you make me very happy. You were here with your boyfriend, Zac Efron, last time. How's he doing?
We actually never dated.
Yes, you did.
Ellen kept pushing, bringing up the song the pair had written from the previous clip and making Taylor visibly flustered.
So why don't you, will that be in your repertoire when you're touring? Will that song be on stage?
I'll have to call Zach.
Uh-huh.
Get the rights to it.
Well, you probably talked to
see
him
if-
earlier today. How's he doing?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while because we didn't date.
Yes, you did. Why do you deny it?
Because we didn't.
Despite the singer's obvious discomfort, Ellen went on a new tangent, putting up photos of celebrity men to find out which ones Taylor dated.
Oh, you didn't,
No,
you
it
didn't
wasn't-
date
not
him.
him. We didn't
No,
date.
he's getting married. Okay.
But Taylor finally had enough, begging Ellen to stop the game and making it clear that the host had taken her invasive questions too far.
Okay, all right.
This makes me feel so bad about myself. Every time I come up here, you put like a different dude up there on the screen. And it just makes me really question like what I stand for as a human being.
And while Ellen laughed off the awkward reaction, her viewers did not. She's clearly uncomfortable and was crying like, what the f? Just stop making jokes for a second. It's not only female guests who have been uncomfortable with pushy questions about their love life, though, because Justin Bieber got the same treatment when asked about a sensitive paparazzi photo.
How did you not see that there was paparazzi there?
Well, I just didn't see them. I think I wasn't really looking out for them either, so.
And things took a deeper turn when Ellen pointed out a young woman behind him in the photo.
So there's a young woman in the background you can see in the bed.
Yeah, no.
Is that your girlfriend?
No, it's not.
Justin looked annoyed by the questions, even calling Ellen out and making his discomfort clear, but she kept pushing, turning it into an embarrassing, nagging routine.
Just a girl that you were in Bora Bora with?
Yeah.
You just brought a friend to Bora Bora?
Yeah.
And you're just naked with your friend?
Why are you putting me on the spot like this? Gosh.
I mean, you can say, why can't you say you're dating somebody?
I'm not dating anyone, though.
She's just a friend?
She's just a friend.
Wow.
Of course, it isn't always Ellen's guests who are in the hot seat. Sometimes they give it back as good as they get, just like the sitcom actor Sean Hayes, who wasted no time throwing barbs at Ellen during his appearance on the show.
We're back with the hilarious Sean Hayes right here.
Oh, Helen.
Ellen.
Helen.
Ellen.
I've been calling you Helen all these. By the way,
What?
You've been on the air for 15 years.
On this particular show, yes. Yes. I've also done other things in the past,
Well,
but yes.
I'm not going to read your resume.
The host then turns the conversation to Hayes' role on the show Will and Grace, but Hayes didn't let her go so easily.
Will and Grace.
This is the show that I've been on.
That's right. How long now?
Longer than 15.
Ellen, feeling embarrassed by the jokes, started hitting back, referencing her own sitcom, which was groundbreaking for LGBTQ people at the time.
How long was it the first time around before y'all got canceled?
Yeah. I think it was longer than your sitcom.
Yeah, that's right. I had to come out first for y'all to do that sitcom. Go ahead.
While it seemed to be all fun and games with the pair, those clips look positively warm and loving compared to the next super awkward conversation between Ellen and Caitlyn Jenner back in 2015, shortly after Caitlyn came out as a transgender woman.
Hi.
Hi, Ellen. How are you doing? We haven't talked in a long time. Anything new?
No,
No.
anything new with you?
No, nothing with me.
Nothing at all? No.
While things started off smoothly, the conversation became a little icy as Ellen seemed unsure of how to navigate the sensitive topic of coming out as transgender.
Surprise to you, and do you ever think you would do it differently, or that do you ever wonder, should I have done it earlier?
I've thought about that. Could I have done it earlier? For me, it just wasn't the time.
Then, Ellen brought up Caitlyn's history of undercover cross-dressing that seemed to make her guest uncomfortable. It seemed like Ellen didn't know how to turn off comedian mode while talking about a serious subject.
And they didn't know it was you? They couldn't recognize you?
No.
I mean, I think I would recognize if it was Bruce Jenner dressed as a woman.
Okay, but they don't expect me to be in that position.
On a lighter note, we have another comedian who came out guns blazing on The Ellen Show, ready to roast a host without reservations. Wanda Sykes is known for her sharp, sassy personality, and she showed it in this 2019 interview. Toward the end of the interview, Wanda raised the subject of Ellen's comedy tour, making the host look a little uncertain.
It's gonna be great. And you toured. You toured for your special, huh?
Well, I didn't really.
Yeah, you were nice enough to give me a jacket from your tour.
Yeah, I didn't.
You actually had tour jacket.
Well, it
made up.
It wasn't a tour. It was.
No, it says tour.
It's one of those rare moments where Ellen is the one being put on the spot, and Wanda kept pushing, mocking Ellen's tour and comparing it unfavorably to her own.
Yeah. 4 cities. 4 cities. That's a weekend for me. That's not a tour, Ellen. You need some dates. And look, and 3 of the cities is in California. What the hell? What the hell?
Ellen's fans were quick to applaud Wanda's quick-witted jokes. Wanda dragging Ellen's relatable tour t-shirt. She's funny, but she raises great points while making you laugh. But if Ellen and Wanda had plenty of laughs, this next clip has much less. When Kim Kardashian clapped back at Ellen over claims that her son's chain necklace was a fake.
And Sam is the one that was wearing the giant chain around his neck. Is that Sam?
Yes, yes.
Oh my God, he
And
wears
he's
this
so
fake
big.
giant chain.
Wait, did you say fake?
While this could have become a funny back and forth, instead it became something else, as Kim K did not seem amused with Ellen, and Ellen seemed confused and disbelieving.
It's fake.
It's not.
It's not?
It's not.
Oh my God, it's huge.
The conversation dragged a little longer, but it was clearly still a little awkward, leaving Ellen looking foolish for making the wrong assumption.
It's not fake?
Fun. No, it's not.
Oh my God.
No.
I just assumed because it was so huge. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no.
Some viewers pointed out that Ellen's comments seem less than friendly. Ellen is so passive-aggressive. Even if it was fake, what was the point of pointing it out? Kim K's responses were short and sweet, but when celebrity chef Martha Stewart appeared on the show for a game of Never Have I Ever, she didn't hold back.
We're back with Martha Stewart, Snoop Dogg, and Anna Kendrick, and we thought it'd be fun if we played a round of Never Have I Ever.
And when Martha responded to one particularly raunchy question, the audience went wild.
Never have I ever sexted.
But Ellen couldn't help but make a borderline offensive reference to Martha's age, and Martha shut it down immediately, leading to this awkward interaction.
Martha, you've sexted? Do you know what that is?
I have used technology for a lot longer than you have, Ellen.
All right.
But Ellen kept digging, leading to another frosty comeback from the queen of TV cooking.
To who? Is it someone current, or is this a while ago?
It doesn't say none of your business.
These games on The Ellen Show can get a little crazy, as you'll see why when Wendy Williams poked fun at Ellen during a game of Heads Up. When Wendy tried to break the ice with a little joke comparing the host to another famous celebrity, it led to this awkward back and forth.
Oh, gosh.
As much as I want to not like him, I love his new song, and he really is cute. And some people say that he looks like you. I've heard that. You've never heard that? They say it in a good way. Okay,
What's the
fine.
song? What's the song?
Baby, baby.
Oh.
Ellen even appeared to mock her guest toward the end of the clip, suggesting that she'd taken the joke a little too personally.
Do I look like Justin Bieber?
No, they have made the equation.
Oh, well.
That's in a good way.
I don't mind that.
He's cute.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I know.
People noted that Ellen seemed somewhat cold and serious compared to her usual bubbly persona, highlighting the tension between the pair. My God, Ellen was pissed after she was compared to JB. Her face just had an instant shutdown. While Ellen took Wendy's joke too personally, she was the one who took the joke too far in this next interview with Canadian singer Celine Dion. Celine Dion appeared on the show back in 2009 to promote her new album. While the interview was friendly at first, that changed when Ellen decided to make some not-so-nice comments about Celine's young son.
All right, well, it seems like you're busy with something because you're forgetting to cut your son's hair. Look at him. He is beautiful, but look at his hair. When are you going to cut that hair?
Celine's discomfort was obvious, and she turned the questions around on the host.
Do you have a problem with that?
No, I don't have a problem. That is some long hair.
The singer then closed the conversation with grace and tact, highlighting how inappropriate Ellen's question was.
Some people shave the head of their children, and people say, oh, isn't that terrible? Well, I don't even cut my son's hair, and they say, oh my God, when is she gonna cut her son's hair?
Right.
You know? Whatever I will do, I won't please everyone.
The short clip left a bad impression of Ellen, whose fans felt had crossed a major line by talking about Celine's young child. I'm surprised at how judgmental Ellen was about her kid's hair. It's an interview, not a grilling. Celine did not overreact. This is how a mom reacts when someone wants to feel funny at the expense of their kid. But if you think Celine's response was a little harsh, wait till you see how this next guest spoke to Ellen, leaving the talk show host looking embarrassed. In 2017, celebrity chef Giada De Laurentiis appeared on the show for a cooking segment with Ellen and actress Nicole Kidman. From early on, Giada seemed to take a critical approach to teaching the two stars, leaving them both looking a little sheepish.
Have you ever made any kind of balls before?
No, I'm not.
It's Nicole. Have you made meatballs or anything? Just look. Go ahead.
And the chef was especially critical of Ellen, giving her the kind of harsh feedback that she rarely ever gets as one of the world's most famous talk show hosts.
Yep.
Okay, but be delicate because Ellen, that looks like dog food now.
Ellen, it.
Balls,
Look.
balls. That's not a ball.
Oh my God, the woman who can't cook made the perfect ball.
Amazing.
This clip may have left Ellen looking foolish, but our last clip has gone viral several times over because of how bad it made her look. Actress Dakota Johnson appeared on The Ellen Show in 2019, shortly after celebrating her 30th birthday. Then, Ellen remarked that she hadn't been invited, an offhand joke that backfired catastrophically.
You turned 30.
I did.
And how was the party? I wasn't invited.
Actually, no, that's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited. Last time I was on the show, last year, you gave me a bunch of about not inviting you, but I didn't even know you wanted to be invited.
Ellen appears to realize her mistake and tried to backtrack.
Well, who doesn't want to be invited to a party?
Well, I didn't even know you liked me.
Of course I like you. You knew I liked you. You've been on the show many times, and don't I show like?
Yeah. But I did invite you and you didn't come.
But that's when Ellen finally dug herself into the ground, and Dakota didn't hold back the embarrassment.
So.
This time you invited me?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How do you know? I don't think so.
Ask everybody. Ask Jonathan, your producer. Who said you were?
I was invited?
Right there.
Why didn't I go?
I don't know.
Was it? Oh yeah, I had that thing.
With that interaction, even viewers noted that maybe in real life, Ellen was not as warm and authentic as she acted on TV. Narcissists don't like it when you call them out. Ellen is a scary person and has everybody fooled. My God! When Dakota called her out, I was scared she was gonna bite someone's head off.